Hey sugars, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been down with us since the beginning of this month. So today we're focusing on eyes, get into it with my new Pat McGrath holiday collection palette. This is her 18 pan holiday palette. It's $78. She's not cheap, but in all fairness, her regular palettes, the 10 pan palettes, are $125 without a coupon, but this one was $78. I will say she's out of my comfort zone because baby, she's all shimmers. 3 mattes, the rest shimmers, so that's 15 shimmers and 3 mattes, 18 pan palette. What was I thinking? So if you want to get my review, it's not really a review, but how I use this palette, and yes, I use it alone, to be fair, and I created this look. Get into it. It's my favorite color if you didn't know. Then keep on watching. Hey y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this Pat McGrath palette, and I'm first going to prime my lids with the P. Louise base, and base number, I believe that's number 4. It may be number 3. It's 3 or 4, y'all. I can't remember which one at this exact moment, but I buffed that all over my lid using that mini buffer brush from Morphe, and just make sure it's as even as I can possibly get it with the brush. And then I take my finger just to smooth it out just a little bit more. I'm not really sure if this actually helps anything, but I ain't had no complaints. I mean, it works for me. And if it works for me, it can't be wrong, right? Maybe. And so then the first shade I'm going to go into is Venetian Orchid. Venetian Orchid. And that's like a nice pink. And I'm going to just blend that all as my transition color.
Brian Little.
Yoga.
Just want to get that. It doesn't have to be as pigmented as the other shades are going to be, but you still want to know that like there's something there. I don't know how to explain it. It gives you this nice soft blended effect, so that's why I'm focusing and blending that out and trying to make sure it's at least even, because it plays a major part. So then I'm going to go into the crease shade, and that is the Venomous Void, and I'm going to focus that all in my crease. And then of course you're just going to repeat that on the other eye, and just to make sure that it's blended and cute or whatever. And we got to make sure it's at least even enough, because that'd be my struggle. So then I'm going to keep blending. I've tapped back into Venetian Orchid, just to make sure the two were still friends and they look like they belong together, and they were harmonious, because sometimes it can look like a real harsh line, and baby, we don't need no harsh lines. We don't need that at all. So then with a flat lid brush, I'm going to go into Fuchsia Shock and focus that more on the center of my lid, because the goal is to go into another color and give you a little bit more oomph. But yeah, you just want to focus that strictly on the lid with that flat brush. And then I'm going to take the color that's right next to it, Megabyte, and I'm going to focus that strategically in my crease. Not my crease, Lord, in the inner corner. Lord, I said crease real confident, didn't I? So yeah, you just want to focus that and tap that on in there. Tap it to where it's going to play on its own, but then also blend in with the fuchsia shock. Did I say fuchsia shock earlier? It's fuchsia shock. You just want to pat that until you get, you know, the payoff that you want. So then you just want to kind of go back and forth between all the colors you use and focus and try to blend as much as possible, just so they all look like they're supposed to go together, like they are a happy little situation or whatever. So my kids is crazy. So yeah, now I'm just trying to make my eyes look as even and get the color payoff that I want, just to make sure it's blended, it's cute, and you know, it look like something and not just look like, oh, you just threw some stuff on your eyes. Because baby, blending is what? Blending is key. Oh, this is cute.
Ryan Little. Yoga.